today we want to try and remove the stereo system, because what we're going to do is we're going to try and create an auxiliary in, hopefully, so that we can fit some sort of Bluetooth thingamy-bob, and then I can Bluetooth my phone to the radio, and then we won't have to listen to Radio 1 all the time. And our brains will stop melting, won't they, Aston? Are you on the phone? Okay. Can you get the gear knob off? Can you unscrew it? So because this gear knob seems to be particularly tight, I'm going to use this spanner so that I can undo the collar here, but I'm going to use a cloth to try and soften it a little bit. Oh, Aston, what are you doing? So using the cloth to try and cushion it a bit as I turn it, I can now just back that off a little bit. Hopefully, I can just now gently turn it. That's it, and now the gear knob comes off. You can see here, but this gear knob is really past its best, really, and I could really do with a new one. It doesn't match the wood trim in the car at all. But another job to do. Aston. That just leaves with these nuts here. I need to remove with a socket. Aston. Can Daddy have that back now? Yeah? Good. Right, so now we just need to undo these 7mm nuts, all 4 of them. Easy peasy. This thing I didn't realise is before you remove this wood surround, you also need this gear selector to be moved back out of the way. So I've turned the ignition on. I can now put the foot on the brake, move it back, making sure the handbrake is on so it's not going to roll away. And then I can just very gently take this nice piece of trim away. So then we just have to remove the 2 screws that are either side here. But the next first thing to do really is to now release this panel, because that allows you to get this out. And there's one more screw at the top here. Once out, the back of the radio has these slots here, which are quite easy to get. There's a button here to push this one, and a slide. Get the button on this one, that just pulls out. This one here just pulls. This one pulls as well. And that's the radio out. Don't touch them. What have you heard? Don't know what you're on about, Aston. And the board I need to solder to is this kitty here. So I really need to get to connections coming off of where it goes in to the next board here. You can see where it sort of plugs in. So what I've next really got to do is try and get this entire unit here out. So first thing I'm going to do is to remove the little screws that you can see here and here. So next there's a screw here that I need to remove, and another screw here that support pillars that hold this in. So with those screws removed, that then loosens this up, so now it's loose. So what I need to do now is try and unplug it from its housing below. So what I'm going to do now is very carefully jiggle it and just unplug it. And there we go. And basically we've just unplugged this just unplug that from the pin header. You're a hooligan. No, I need the power left on, Aston. Turn the ignition back on. You've got to turn it back on. Aston, you've turned it off. Turn it back on again. Turn the ignition on, everything lighting up. So, I'll show you what I've done here. So this is one of those tape adapters. I've snipped off the cable because I don't need it, and I can then use that as a dummy tape. It's because I won't get any sound unless there's a tape inserted, because these head units have a special program where they won't output any sound unless there's a tape playing. So I've got plans to make a resolution to that at a later date and maybe change it so that I can use a tape, or I can use the aux in and I can switch between the two. But for the time being, I'm just going to have to use a dummy tape, and that gives me the aux in working. So in order to use the aux in, so if I was to put it to AM/FM and the radio, search for a radio station, I've got radio playing, put the tape, the audio disappears. So really this is where I need to get my phone in play. What I need to simply do is to go to the Bluetooth menu, and then what I do is, you can see that this is the Bluetooth LQSC-BT, that's the Bluetooth adapter's name. All I have to do is connect it, and then bang, I'm onto the this phone now is now doing the sound through the speakers via Bluetooth. So if I was to do something crazy, like maybe go on YouTube and play a bit of Aston's stuff, it then all comes through the sound. So also, I don't know what I can and can't play without infringing YouTube copyright. But I don't even hear that. I can start and stop music, and it's all via the phone now. So now I've got an aux in